It's me, Nalthazar, and welcome to another video. In this one, we are going to prepare for the Elderspark. So this weekend, we have the Elderspark coming. The Elderspark is a PvE standard coalition event. And so there are a lot of nodes, 4 to be precise. Each one has 3 different matches. And then there's an 8-hour recharge time to initial charges. This one, by design, is, I think, the best PvE event in the game. Just like with how your opponent's decks are versus your own decks and stuff like that. Just it's a legitimate challenge, even for players that have all the cards. So I really like that this event is challenging. Yeah. For the nodes themselves, it breaks down. There's going to be permanent supports. So for the first one, there's going to be a permanent support that is whenever a player activates a loyalty ability or a vanguard ability, that player amasses 1. For the second sequence of nodes, you're going to have a permanent support that says at the beginning of each player's turn, if that player doesn't control a vanguard support, they fetch the first vanguard support from their library, then that card gains half of its mana. If that player controls a vanguard support, they gain 2 loyalty instead. We scroll on down to the third node. That one's going to have whenever a player casts a vanguard support, that player proliferates. And finally, our last permanent support is going to say whenever you activate a loyalty or a vanguard ability, your opponent loses 2 life. Now, as you prepare for this event, you're going to want to make sure that you have Leyline of Anticipation. I believe that's the one it's called. It's the exclusive blue support that when it enters the battlefield, exile all tokens, and then whenever a token would enter the battlefield, exile that token. Most of the decks that you're going to run into that are really nasty either have A, a ton of removal, or B, a ton of really nasty tokens. So as long as you've gotten that event reward, you can beat like half of the really hard nodes just by having that card. So that's pretty nifty. Now as we go to the rewards, all right, these are our rewards. So let's pretend for a moment that you're in bronze. You're going to get 5 pinkies and 10 yellow crystals for playing 3 days of this event. I didn't make a mistake. It's 10 yellow crystals and 5 pinkies for 3 days of this event. And it takes me about an hour to clear all of my nodes with each refresh, and I have all the cards. So if you don't, and you're playing with weaker cards, you're looking at a massive time investment for this event. For silver, you're gonna have 8 pinkies and 20 yellow crystals. Gold, you've got 12 pinkies and 30 yellow crystals. And platinum, you've got 17 pinkies and 40 yellow crystals. Okay. Coalition rewards. These will make it worth it, right? These will make it so that it's definitely worth our time to play the event. Yeah, so first or second place coalitions are going to get 80 pinkies, 90 yellows. 3rd through 10th are going to get 60 pinkies, 70 yellows. And then after that, there's really not a lot of incentive to play. So if you want to try to get into 11 through 25, your whole coalition has to be playing pretty hard. And so that's just a massive time investment to just get 40 pinkies, 50 yellows over the weekend. So with that, I have some really good advice for this event. I love the event. I'm really hoping that at some point they go ahead and they update the reward system to all of the War of the Spark events, because I actually really like all of them and how they're designed. It's just the rewards are not great, right? So my first suggestion is that you go ahead, you open your web browser, and you go to something like Fandango. Look up some movies. Go to a movie this weekend, right? Hell, go to watch Frozen 2 50 times. You'll be able to watch it that many times the amount of time that you'd play this event. And you'd probably have more fun. So yeah, Frozen 2 or Jumanji, right? That could be fun. You could watch Mr. Rogers. There's a lot of stuff out right now. So go watch a movie. Or alternatively, maybe the weather where you live is pretty good. It's raining where I live. I don't want ads. It's raining where I live, so I'm not going to be doing anything. But if you live in a place that's not raining, check out your 10-day forecast. Go and have some fun. Some real fun outside. I don't know, go somewhere. Golfing, basketball, I don't know, whatever it is you like doing. Anyways, the moral of my story is that this event is really fun. But the best way to prepare for it is look at other options for things to do. In all seriousness, I am actually going to make some videos for some of the harder nodes. I'm not actually playing in this event all the way through. It takes too long. You get too little out of it. So I'm not doing it. But I will make some guides on how to go perfect. I've already gone perfect in the event. I've made my goal in doing that. I just don't feel the need to do it again. So see you in the next one. Bye.